Welcome to the Adidas Traditional Taekwondo Circuit. In this video, we will go over the rules for the point style sparring competition. Point style sparring provides an opportunity to spar in a competitive environment that requires controlled contact to promote safety. The competition is run with two judges and a referee. The two judges are standing at the front of the ring on the left and right corners on either side of the head table. Points are scored by votes from the judges and the referee, who also acts as the third judge. Two or more votes must agree to award points. Mandatory equipment. A mouth guard of any color. Athletes with dental braces must wear special mouth guards for braces. If braces are on both the upper and lower teeth, the mouth guards must cover both. Hand pads any color. A soft padded surface must cover the fingers, wrist, and any striking surface of the hand. Foot pads any color. The foot pads must cover the instep, sides, toes, ankle, and back of the heel of the foot. The bottom of the foot does not have to be padded. Full headgear any color. The headgear may be made of foam dipped in vinyl or artificial leather, or any NASCA approved headgear. For competitors 17 years and under, a clear plastic face shield is required. No metal face shields are allowed. Competitors in the male divisions must also wear a groin cup and supporter on the inside of the uniform. Optional equipment includes cloth or foam shin protectors, cloth or foam forearm and/or elbow protectors, a chest guard, highly recommended for competitors 17 years of age and under. The chest guard must sufficiently cover the abdomen and upper chest such that the sternum is completely protected. Approved body shirts with padding that protects the sternum and abdomen areas may be worn underneath the uniform. All optional equipment must be worn under the uniform with the exception of the chest guard. Personal requirements. Competitors shall keep their nails short and are forbidden to wear any article made from a hard material like metal or hard plastic that may injure or endanger an opponent. Hair shall be tucked inside the headgear. Personal hygiene. The personal hygiene of all competitors should be of the highest standard. Medical tape. A maximum of 3 layers of tape is allowed, except in the case of an injury. And eyeglasses. Only sport eyeglasses will be allowed in the point sparring competition. Soft contacts are highly recommended. The competition is divided by age, belt, height, and gender. Matches are selected by random draw. Allowances may be given to competitors from the same school who may be matched in the first round. Divisions divided by height will be designated short and tall. A minimum of 2 competitors must be in each division, or they will be combined. Height divisions may include a grand champion round. All matches will be 2 minutes running time or a 10-point gap, whichever occurs first. The match will be determined by who has the most points at the end of the match. If a match is tied at the end of 2 minutes, a sudden victory overtime period will determine the winner. In the sudden victory overtime period, the first person to score a point is the winner. There is no rest period. The match is still in progress with no time on the clock, and the coach cannot stand up until the match is completed and the winner is declared. All divisional grand championship matches are 1 2-minute rounds and win by 1 point. Overall grand championship matches are 2 2-minute rounds and win by 1 point. The permitted implements for scoring points are hand techniques, which include a closed fist, either front or back, and ridge hand, also known as a reverse knife hand. Foot techniques include any part of the foot below the ankle. The permitted scoring areas are the head area protected by the headgear, not including the face shield if the competitor is wearing one. The body area includes the collarbone to the navel and the front of the body, including the ribs, chest, and abdomen. Illegal or non-target areas include the face, neck and throat, back and kidneys, groin, joints, legs, hips and buttocks, arms and shoulders, and feet. Incidental contact with an illegal non-target area does not negate scoring. To score, the legal scoring technique must be executed with an amount of controlled force that would have incapacitated the opponent, at least momentarily, if the technique had not been controlled. This is designed to encourage proper technique. Light touch contact must be used for all techniques to the head area. Light touch contact means there is no penetration or visible movement of the competitor because of the contact. Moderate touch contact may be used to all legal target areas except the headgear, face shield, and face. Moderate touch contact is defined as slight penetration or slight target movement. A majority of judges must agree on the number of points that are scored with a legal technique. The following video will demonstrate various scoring and non-scoring techniques. Okay. All legal hand techniques that score shall be awarded 1 point. All legal kicking techniques that score will be awarded 2 points. All jump or spinning kicks to the head with control will be awarded 3 points. A penalty point is awarded for each infraction and unsportsmanlike conduct and are awarded to the other competitor. Penalties include out of bounds, which is 1 foot outside of the designated competition area and touching the floor. If the competitor was forced or kicked out of bounds, there will be no penalty. Delay of the match by a competitor. If a competitor is called to the match and does not comply, a 1-minute timer is started and 1 penalty point is awarded to the other competitor. An additional minute may be added for an additional penalty. Sweeps or controlled takedowns are not permitted. Falling down to avoid competition is also a penalty. Grabbing or holding a competitor if for more than 1 second. Competitor may grab the uniform top of his or her opponent to score with a proper technique immediately after the grab, within 1 second. The uniform must be immediately released. The uniform pants may be grabbed for 1 second to an upright opponent to score. Avoiding the match by running around the ring to avoid competition, stalling, and or not attempting to engage the other competitor. Coach stands up or leaves the coach's chair during the match. Excessive contact as deemed by the center referee. Attacking illegal or non-target areas through non-incidental contact. This does not include, for example, contact with the arm if the arm was blocking a legitimate attack. In other words, if a competitor initiates a legitimate attack, like an attack to the body, but the opponent blocks the attack with their arm, this does not constitute a penalty for attacking an illegal or non-target area. Using illegal techniques like hammer fist, pawing, or knife hand. Blind, negligent, or reckless attacks or uncontrolled techniques. Unsportsmanlike behavior by the competitor or his or her coaches. late strikes after the call to stop. This might be issued to both competitors if both continue to fight after stop is called. A total of 4 penalties will result in disqualification. How officials score points. Scoring is done by the 2 judges as well as the referee, who acts as the 3rd judge for scoring. Whenever a judge sees a scoring technique, they should yell "Point" loudly and raise their flag horizontally and at chest level. Upon hearing or seeing the judge's call for point, the referee will stop the match. Once the referee stops the match, the judges will immediately indicate their vote by raising their flag with the color of the scoring competitor on top. Using the other hand, they will show 1, 2, or 3 fingers to indicate the scoring value. If a judge does not see a scoring technique, they should keep their hands down at their side. If the referee also saw a scoring technique, they will raise the hand closest to the scoring competitor and show 1, 2, or 3 fingers to indicate the scoring value. If 2 or more judges, including the referee, agree on the competitor and the point value, the referee will award these points to the appropriate competitor. The following video will demonstrate various situations encountered during a match and the referee's procedure for each.
Chung, blue, hung, red. Face each other. Chin it. Kanye, bow. And you're on. Jimbei, ready. Si Jack, begin. Kyle, stop. Shigan, time. Ready? Sir. Keys up, start. Kyle, hung, Iljam, red, 1 point, start. Kyle, stop. Shigan, time. Hung, Gamja, red, 1 point penalty. Keys up, begin. Hung, Gamja, reverse penalty. Keys up, start. Stop. Time. Medic. 1 minute. 40 seconds. 45 seconds. 50 seconds. Can you continue?
Yes, he can.
Time. Start. Kuan, time. Chung, blue, hung, red. You're off. Chidip, Kanye, bow. Chung Sung, blue winner.
Winners are determined as follows. Win by final score at the end of the match. Win by a 10-point gap during the match. Win by withdrawal by competitor before or during the match. Win by disqualification, which includes a combination of 4 penalties, injuring the opponent by a malicious or excessive attack, significant unsportsmanlike conduct on the part of the competitor or coach. Protests. Only the coach that is in the chair for the whole match may file a protest as the competitor's representative. Written protest by appointed coach must be submitted with a $100 cash fee. Matters that may be protested. An improper matching of competitors according to the scorekeeper's bracket sheet. These must be made before the match begins or they will be void. A fact-based concern that the final score posted by the scorekeeper is incorrect. Facts must be provided to support the party's position. It cannot be an opinion. The rules were not applied appropriately. The protest must be made before another match has begun. The chief referee will make the final decision. The coach must indicate their intention to file a protest immediately after the match and before the next match begins. Once the written protest and fee have been received, the tournament director or chief referee will review the information and, if necessary, consult with the referee and judges. Any error in determining the match results will be corrected. Video will not be allowed as part of the protest unless it is the IVR video used in the ring. Thank you for your participation, and keep checking the website for additional training materials.